Hey everyone, so I was battling number 1 on the ladder just now, and they were using this team, so I went ahead and stole it, and we're gonna see what we can do with it. I don't know if every set's the exact same because I didn't get to see every moveset on their team, however, I tried to replicate it as close as I possibly could. The main thing that's going on here is spec Zapdos. That thing you want to get in as many times as possible. Try to make some plays if you have to. They do have a Tinglu, which is gonna be annoying for it because I can't freely Volt Switch and whatnot. Let's try to lead off with my... Zamazenta is not too good here, unfortunately, because they have Petulant. I think I'll just lead off with you. So they end up leading off with Lottie, so... This is a free chance to either Chili or throw up a Future Sight. I think I Chili, though. Because they're gonna stay in, interestingly. Okay, so I could have freely Future Sighted. Ends up getting a crit on me there. Let's go you. And, I mean, I know they're gonna go out into Skarm, I think. Okay, they go Skarm. I could have pursued it there, but I didn't want to. Unfortunately, we get the play wrong, so this might be a hazard from them this turn. I'm going to go U. And I think just start throwing off Specs Hurricane. I got to do that as many times as possible. We do thankfully land. I don't want to take too much damage on this guy, though, so let's try to pivot around here. I think I bring out my Great Tusk. Doubles in Lottie, but I could have gone Alamamola, too, interestingly. I think I'll make that play now, as they Mystical Fire, and... This is scary for them because I could click Mirror Coat and just knock them out. So do you really want to click Luster Purge? Ends up going Skarm, which is a Rocky Helmet. I'll just go Zapdos again here and start putting on some more pressure. Throw off another Hurricane. We do land it again. I think I'll just stay in at this point and keep clicking it. 3 for 3? 4 for 4? Do we see it? Is Spec Zapdos just the GOAT right now? Brings in Golden Go on a hard switch and gets 2-hit KO'd, which is hilarious. Let's go Alamamola on the Shadow Ball. Throw off another flip turn. I don't know what that is, but what I do know is that my Zapdos is going in right now because it's landing every attack possible. Let's go Gambit here and knock off that Rocky Helmet, I think, on the Skarmory. I don't really want to deal with that when Zamazenta becomes a thing later. Brings out Clef. I don't want to get knocked here, so we never stay in. Yeah, we never stay in. I always go Slowking. On the rocks, we do have a spinner, but I'm not going to get to spin, unfortunately. Oh, they throw off Knock there, unfortunately. Okay. Well, I'm going to bring this in, because you don't want me to spin here, right? I'll try to. As they let me spin, nice. Okay, so we're going to get Moonblasted, but we were able to get the spin off. Rocks are going to go back up this turn, so... Not a whole lot to do about that except for Headlong Rush, right? We do 57. I can try to get up my own rocks, maybe. I think Skarm probably comes in here. Okay, well, am I okay with getting up rocks on... Well, I can try to spin, actually. As they go Petulant, that was all bad. Yeah, I should have tried to just Headlong Rush again or something. So kind of misplaying right now, but I think we might still be okay if I can just land moves and whatnot. I think I'll Stealth Rocks here if I'm going to play with hazards anyway. And then we just go Gambit again. And I believe click... I could try to knock off, but I think I want to maybe try to double here. I don't know. Let's pursue that, get it low. And then this is going to try to Roost, right? So how much does Low Kick do? Not a lot, I'm going to be honest. That's not as much as I wanted. So let's get in our guy while we're here. I think I'll just click Hurricane again. I mean, like, we've landed every single one. Surely the trend doesn't die now, right? I think they just sack off their Tinglu here. Yep, there's another Hurricane land. This thing is really coming through right now. Now, it does have limited switch-ins because of the way I play it. I gotta remember that. Doesn't get the Spit F drop, so we can flip turn here as they Luster Purge again. Seeing Mystical Fire makes me think no Aura Sphere, so let's just do this. And then let's just knock it out. Yeah, they're never going to click Mystical Fire into Sucker Punch, so we're able to deal with that really well. Makes it so that Thunderbolt from Zapdos just kind of wins the game right now. I don't know if it's Scarf Golden Go is the one thing, but I'll keep this in case it is. I think go you. Flip turn out, go Zapdos. Spikes is scary, don't get me wrong. I don't like spikes. But I Thunderbolt here. If you're not Scarf Golden Go, the game is over. But I think you are. I could Volt. Sacks the Clef, okay. To go Golden Go, yeah, that makes sense. I think we win though. Don't I just go a la Mamola here? That hurts, don't get me wrong, but I'll flip turn as they knock me out. And then I think I just go either Za, which is Rockium, so not the best set for me right now. But I think it's worth it still. Let's go for Crunch. They know they need this to not lose to Zapdos, so they gotta switch it out. Let's go hard Zapdos right now and pick up my kill, yeah. Let's click Thunderbolt, or I could Volt actually. Volt might just be better. Sacks off the Petulant, okay. Nice. Who do I want to bring in? I think Glowking every time is okay. I mean, like, they probably knock me out with Golden Ghost Shadow Ball, but if they don't, then I think I win here with Flamethrower. Oh, they just trick. Okay, well, I don't have to deal with that anymore. And we're gonna win. We have another game right here. I know that game was very lucky. If I didn't land the Hurricanes, it would have been completely different. So, pretty fortunate. Let's see what we can do here, because I really am scared of the Belly Drum Azumarill. I don't know what I can really do about that. I'm gonna be real. Destroys every Mon on my team, yeah. Let's lead you, and I think just throw off Heat Wave right now is a good play. They can't T-Wave me. They might just try to get up their Stealth Rocks, but I would imagine Rocks are on Iron Treads. Yeah, I think this is just a get 6-0'd by Azumarill game, unfortunately. Maybe if I keep... oh, they actually go hard into Iron Treads. Maybe if I keep Zamazenta healthy. So they know I'm spexed into that now. They might just try to set up. Yeah, I think I'm going to lose. I don't see what I do about this Azumarill. Never mind. The big thing is, I don't know whether the number 1 player had Boots Zamazenta or a one with Z move. I'm running Rocky MZ, obviously. However, they very well could have been a different set with heavy duty boots. Really have no clue. But what I want to do here is, I think, just lead off with my Zamazenta. They don't have great counters, I'm going to be honest. Celesteela is going to be annoying, but Zapdos can really take advantage of that Mon. I gotta like just get Volt Switches off as many times as I can, wear down the Bolt, and then maybe Zapdos can just pick up a ton of kills late game. Yeah, that's the game plan for sure. Getting up Rocks is going to be really important too. Luckily, my Rocker does threaten Mega Diancie, so we force some, mind games there. I'm just going to click Heavy Slam. I don't know what you're going to do here. Maybe go hard into Celesteela. Yeah, it is going to be hard Celesteela. I'm just going to Heavy Slam anyway. Like, I really don't want to let this thing stay in and do anything. Oh, perfect. I mean, I'm just not going to do a lot, but that 7 is actually important for Zapdos later. I'm even tempted to stay in here and hit this, I'm going to be honest. It might be premature. In fact, it probably is, because then Diancie would knock out my entire team if I don't make the correct play. It looks like they're Choice Specs. That did way too much. Yeah, so we're going to have to figure out this Ogre Pond situation, because I don't have great counters to this. I think I have to go hard Za. Cudgel hurts a lot, yeah, I'm not going to lie. But I'm just going to throw off Continental Crush here, and it doesn't knock it out, unfortunately, but it puts it low enough to where I think I can just force the kill on this with Gambit right now, clicking Pursuit. And that's going to be really helpful, because this thing is way too problematic. Yeah, get out of here, dude. That thing's not living. Out comes Raging Bolt, which I guess wants to Volt again is the idea, but I can probably live a Thunderbolt, right? Let's check this calc here. Can I force damage on this Raging Bolt right now with my King Gambit? Raging Bolt. Specs Thunderbolt doesn't kill. I think they would probably click Volt Switch again. Great Tusk would be a stupid play. I never do that. I kind of want a Pursuit, predicting the Volt Switch. Yeah, because I need this... Well, can't do anything about that. That sucks a lot. Wow. I would have had that Raging Bolt so low, and Zapdos would have probably gone in on this team. But now I think I'm just going to lose. Let's flip out. Yeah, that's just really unfortunate. I don't know what to say. Maybe we can still pull it out somehow, but it's looking unlikely now. Yeah, I could have spammed Thunderbolt and Volt Switch with that thing so low, dude. It probably would have taken like 60 plus from that Pursuit. Because it's fully offensive Bolt. Choice Specs doesn't run any HP investment, so I don't know if I can do anything here, but like I said, we'll see. We can flip turn this Diancie and maybe get some chip on it if they want to get careless, but like they're either going to go hard back into Bolt or just go out into their own Alomomola. Both of which I would be fine with. I mean, like, if their Alo is AV, that's annoying. They end up bringing out the Bolt. So I'll go Great Tusk. I think I'm just going to try to get up my rocks, hoping they go Celesteela here. If they go Diancie, I'll forfeit. But I got to start getting chip on every Pokemon, and this is the way. So I need them to go Celesteela. That's step 1 to not losing, and then we can figure it out from there. Probably pivot out on the lead sheet and whatnot. Just don't go Diancie, come on. Why would you go Diancie on a Headlong? That would be stupid. You could also go Alo here, which would be fine. Are you really going to go Diancie? Are you really going to stay in with Raging Bolt and Draco when I literally win the game if I Headlong Rush here? I got to keep up the momentum, and I think if I Headlong Rush into Celesteela, it's just not going to be a win, so... Because I need this thing alive later for Raging Bolt too, just to force Mind Games, so... That's really why I'm playing the way I am right now. Specs Draco might be too big of an issue, but I don't know. So we do get the play right. They go Celesteela. Perfect. That's what I needed to see there. I believe what I'm going to do is go Slowking and Chili, because I don't want to go hard Zapdos on the lead sheet. That seems bad. Oh, doubles in this, which is fine, because I mean, Draco will hurt, yeah, but I can just Chili. Oh, it's a Dragon Pulse. Well, that's even better, because I don't take as much damage from that. I can just bring out my Great Tusk now. I think I want to double back on Celesteela. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So this is a chance to get up a Future Sight. Hold on, maybe we can pull this off. Goes into Diancie, which is okay. I'm just going to go hard Alomomola here. They might get up their own rocks this turn, which would be unfortunate. But I do have a Rapid Spinner. Goes for Earth Power. So this is going to be Celesteela this turn, I believe. That's fine. You just took so much damage on your Diancie. It has limited switch-ins now. I could try to knock off, but I still think I always just take the momentum here. That took no hazard damage, right? So it definitely has to be Boots. Meaning I can Volt Switch here. It should never have Mirror Coat on a non-AV set. Right? No Mirror Coat, please? Really? You have Mirror Coat on Boots? Okay, well... I just got played, I guess. I don't know what to say about that one. It might still not be over, is the craziest part. I'll go for Ice Spinner here, predicting Celesteela. Get some nice chip. I'm assuming they go for Leech Seed. No, Air Slash, okay. Well, I Chili out. Go Zapdos, Volt Switch again. Just don't know if I beat the Diancie without my Alomomola, but we can try. They're going to Volt Switch here, I think. I think I'll just Flamethrower. Or Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb's fine too, but I'll Flamethrower. I'm predicting the Celesteela is the main thing. So let's see if that's what they do. Zapdos is still at full. Maybe they don't have a rock move. Okay, that ends up being Alo. Isn't this just a Future Sight though? I don't really care about this. Throws off a Wish. Oh, what are you trying to Wish past to? Raging Bolt? I mean, they could Flip Turn. I'm going to Sludge Bomb in case they... Okay, it ends up just being that. Let's Chili out then. Okay, oh, what did they do? Mirror Coat? It has to be Mirror Coat, right? Because I went first with a Chili. Yeah, so they take Future Sight. I believe now I can just Volt Switch for free. Goes Raging Bolt. So I go Great Tusk here and Ice Spinner again. Are we actually going to pull this off? There's a chance. So we're going to get rid of that Mon right there. Diancie has 2 switch-ins left. It has to come out here, I think. Maybe I should have spun that turn, but I don't know if it kills. Goes for Moonblast. I think I just Sludge Bomb here. We get rid of that. Nice. Okay. Are we still going to win after all of that? Goes Raging Bolt. So Dragon Pulse gets a kill now. There's nothing I can do about it. But I think I've won the game with Zapdos at this point. I sacked this off, unfortunately. Not really a whole lot to do about it, like I said. Let's not throw, though. So I think the correct play first is Great Tusk Headlong Rush. Or a Great Tusk Rapid Spin is also not bad, but I think Headlong Rush does more to Alomomola, so I'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, 2-hit KOs Alomomola. Nice. To do it again here. Knock it out. And now we just gotta think. How do I win? So they copy me here. I think I win by switching out, coming back in, and rapid spinning. Because they're gonna ice spin it, right? I could try to stay in if I live, but like I think I guaranteed win if I just switch out, then come back in and rapid spin. Because they can sack off the Raging Bolt, but then I'll live the hit they go for, so... Goes for Ice Spinner, yeah. I click Heat Wave. In case they try to switch out. And then I believe we're good to go. Because either they stay in an Ice Spinner and it doesn't kill, or they switch out and then they come back in and can't kill me. Ice Spinner should never kill, Headlonger should never kill, and we somehow won that game anyway. Wow, this team is broken. I see why the number 1 player is number 1 with it. Oh, well, look who it is. It's the number 1 player, but again, I guess we're going to have somewhat of a mirror match. Like I said, I don't know if my team's the same as theirs, but I do know that they're running Spec Zapdos and Aviala Momola. I don't know what their Zamazenta is, but we'll see. I really like the idea of leading off with Zamazenta of my own. They just lead Alo, so... They can flip turn for free, I guess. I can just bring out King Gambit. I mean, this is like a bit annoying because I just burnt my Dauntless Shield for no reason. I don't actually know why I let off with this, yeah. They definitely had the smarter lead plan. So get rid of my item here, which is okay, I guess. I get to get rid of an item of theirs now. I wonder on who. Who are they going to give me the item on? It looks like it's going to be Tusk, so if I can get up rocks, that'll be great. No more... Oh, they're running Rocky Helmet. Okay, so I might change mine to a more bulky set. Good to know. I believe I just go Alomomola here and click Flip Turn. Do you have knockoff on this too? Give me all the information. I don't even mind losing, dude. I just want your team. So that way I can beat everybody else with it. So it brings this out. I gotta go Slowking here because there's no other really safe play. I think I just... I mean, they're going to knock off is the thing. Maybe I should have just gone King Gambit. What am I doing? Yeah, King Gambit was always the play. I'm really making misplays right now, it seems. Let's just give them the item because I already committed, but I don't know why I did that. Chilly out now. So we have a future side going off. How can I put on pressure using this combination? I could go Zapdos and take the hit. It seems like not the correct play right now, though. Especially since I know they're an AV set with Mirror Coat. Should I go Zapdos and Volt Switch? I'll just do it, whatever. They might go King Gambit is what I'm thinking, but then I get the Rapid Spin off, so I'm pretty happy about it. Clicks a Flip Turn. Okay, so they're gonna go Gambit. And then you switch out again, right? Predicting the low kick. I put a bit of speed on mine. Let's see how fast you are. Looks like they're not too fast. Should I go out into my Grey Tusk here? Ooh, doubles and Zapdos. Okay, they're making plays too. Well, I always scout your move using Alo, right? And then go from there. I don't take that with anybody. That's the problem. I need to dodge. And I don't. I mean, I can't complain about that. I landed like so many Hurricanes earlier this video, so, you know, it is what it is. Let's drop Continental Crush on them. And then I think I'll just crunch here. Weaken that Mon. And we can try to do stuff of our own here. But I think I'm just going to lose to them. Yeah, they just click their Momentum Core forever. And I just get lowered and lowered. It's not a whole lot to do about it. Maybe they throw and I can get in my Gambit. But I don't see that happening. I'm just going to get rid of the hazards. Like, if they Scald Burn me, they Scald Burn me. But it ends up being Flip Turn. Because that seems to be their main game plan. Good at my own rocks here on the crunch. Not sure what they thought I would do. Maybe go Glow King. Oh, and then they crunch again. What? If I Headlong Rush, though. I'll play without the core. It's fine. They're running Phytinium. Okay, good to know. I know they have Stone Edge, though, so I don't know whether Zapdos lives that hit. Kind of need it to, honestly, or else I just lose. Let's see. Zamazenta. Crowned. How much does... That's the wrong set. Zamazenta Crowned. Blank set. I'm getting destroyed, obviously, but we're getting information. That's really what this is for right now. So I died a Stone Edge. I could just go for the 50-50 win here. I mean the Stone Edge dodge, which is what I'm going to do. And then we'll just change our team accordingly. I wonder if they risk it, though. Do you want to stay in or do you not want to? And we dodged. I mean, that was literally my only play, so I went for it. And it paid off. Well, it didn't really pay. I mean, it paid off, right? But, like, it was not really a game plan. It was just, I have nothing else. Let's go for hacks, right? I could stay in here, but I think that's a throw. Let's go Great Tusk on the Iron Head. I believe just click Ice Spinner or Headlong. Headlong the Alamamola. Aqua Jet. Okay, we live that, though. That's so random. Out comes their Tusk. I'm faster, but like they're gonna be living here because they're super bulky. So I got to think about that. I believe I Ice Spinner and then go Zamazenta here to try to put on pressure. Wait, they're faster? Oh, they're fast Rocky Helmet. What? That's gonna do me in. I don't beat that. Hold on. Yeah, I think I lose. CC here. Go Slowking. Maybe I should have crunched, but I was getting scared at that point. Let's crunch now. Go Zapdos. I just gotta hit this and see what happens, but I think I lose every time here. Let's see though. We get it low. Maybe I can Hurricane through this team, but I really doubt it. I deserve to lose my to not land my Hurricanes either, obviously, but we're gonna try to. Let's get you in. Click low kick. I don't know who's faster, I'm gonna be honest, but now I'll knock that out. They go Great Tusk. I can still play for this 50-50 for the game. Or I go for Heat Wave win. Does Heat Wave ever win though? Oh, we can hope it does. I don't know whether I live the Sucker Punch with Zapdos, but that's what I'm gonna go for. If I actually rob this game back, that's gonna be so funny. So now I just Sucker Punch a ton of times. Oh, I didn't think about that. Wait a minute. Are you gonna stall out all 8? I don't know whose King Gambit is faster. I put a bit of speed on mine. Okay, we're gonna see. Is my King Gambit faster than theirs? It is, and, well, it's not, but we lived, and we completely robbed that game away, but I'll take it. We beat number 1 on the ladder with hacks, and we get, like... Oh, they're not number 1 anymore. I guess they lost some games in between, but we do pick up that win. Okay, we have another game right here. Mega Beedrill team. Okay, so against this, what I want to do is... I could lead Zamazenta, but I would rather use it once the score is lower, if it ever is. This matchup's honestly not great, but I'm hoping that I don't lose because they're 15-52, and right now I'm 18-30, so I would lose like so much elo. I don't know though, this matchup is really tricky. I gotta get up rocks and put on pressure using Zapdos predictions or something. Let's lead off with Zapdos. Ends up being ace lead. I can throw off Hurricane here pretty freely, and if I land it, it's great, but... I don't want to take so much damage from Pyro Ball right away, so let's play it slow. Because now I get to click Mirror Coat on the, Flip Turn on the Raging Bolt coming in. Maybe they'll Will-O-Wisp if they want to be aggressive, but... Goes hard Corviknight, okay. Let's go Zapdos and Heat Wave here. I'm hoping they go Treads, but Bolt is right there to come in too, so who knows. Yeah, they make the safe play. Maybe we get a Burn. No Burn. We have some decent switch-ins to this. I'll use Slowking on the Thunderbolt. That's not specs or anything. And then I Chilly out. Okay, so they do chip my Slowking a bit, but we are able to get the momentum here. Who are they going to bring out, though? Wow, this matchup is really tricky, I'm not going to lie. I got to wear down the Bolt over time using the spec Zapdos, so I think I'm going to bring it in again here and go right for Heat Wave one more time. Maybe they get careless, but a Burn would be huge. Just getting residual on this Mon. No Burn. I think they're kind of getting the better end of this exchange, but I'm hoping they Dragon move eventually. Would they Dragon move here? I just got so red, it's insane. But let's just go King Gambit. Maybe that was just an awful play, but at least I get to Pursuit now and weaken the Zapdos counter, so maybe we can still just win this game. off of that alone. That was a horrible idea, though. I don't know why I tried to do what I did, but like I said, I should have just gone Alomomola. Why did I ever risk that? Yeah, don't do that if you play with this team. Never risk the Pokemon that actually matter. Throw out the Region Core until you actually have to do it later. Because now I'm in a really tricky spot. I'm not going to lie. Let's go Alo. Click Spyro Ball. Yeah, I'm never letting that happen. And now I flip turn. I think we can still win. It's just really, really tricky the way this all worked out. I just Heat Wave here. I think I 2-hit KO'd Raging Bolt, right? Is that last move Thunderclap then? Ghost Treads? What were you expecting, dude? I've Heat Waved every time. We might actually be okay, because now I can click Electric Move for free. Not have to worry so much. So I'm just gonna like get rid of this mon for good, I think. Let's Chili again. Okay, they want to play the scenario out one more time, which is okay. Goes Pecharunt, which is fine. I go Zapdos and Volt that for 10 billion. And then I think I go Gambit on it. It tries to Malignant Chain, nice. We click Knockoff now. I might Parting Shot is what I'm thinking, but... What are you... Oh, Z Parting Shot. What does that do? Wait, what does that do? It did the same thing that Parting Shot did. Does it heal the mon that comes back in? Don't tell me. I don't like that. Why did that just happen? I gotta weaken this mon again now. Alright, well, it's back at 13, but it cost me my entire King Gambit. That was really good in this game, so... Yeah. What are you, subbing? Why are you here? I keep this for sure, unless you have Pursuit too. I'm gonna go hard Za, because Za's really expendable. Goes for Fell Stinger. I think Sucker Punch might have OHKO'd you, so I don't know why that was the play, but I'm gonna Crunch here predicting Pecharunt and hope I can 2-hit KO it. I mean, 160, this is 180. I'll throw it off here just to guarantee the kill. No point in playing around with that situation. Goes Corviknight. I can go Zapdos here. They might just U-turn, honestly, but I'm hoping they try to do anything else. Like, I don't care about what else they do. Okay, well, I should have stayed in. Because out comes Ace. But, like, I have the safest Ace switch in of all time in Alomomola. I'm not too worried about it. Is that Bandit Ace? I want to find out right now. Because I'm max defense Alomomola. Cinderace. How much would U-turn be doing normally? Was it Libero? It was Libero. So let's put that in the calc. It is banded. Okay, good to know. So I lose a mon here, is what's happening, unfortunately. Yeah, no way around that. They're just going to Thunderbolt. Any chance, Alomomola, you want to live that because you're that broken? I mean, I'm AV with max def. Okay, you're not that broken. But wait, that's photosynthesis. Hold up. Get rid of that. Wait, I actually lived. Most of the time. I always live, actually. So I just click... Mirror Coat. Dude, Alomomola is the most ridiculous mon ever. Why does it live that hit from 69? This is how it feels to use a try-hard team on the ladder, huh? You don't actually have to, like, think at all. You just kind of win. So I think I'll keep this and just sack off my Slowking now. Like, Slowking doesn't really do much. Fellstinger is annoying, though. I don't want to get Fellstingered. So I'll just go Zamazenta here. Crits P-Jab and knocks me out with that. Okay, I probably made the wrong play, but I can go Zapdos and Volt Switch or Thunderbolt. Probably Thunderbolt. U-turns. So I think I'm going to end up winning this game using Sucker Punch in the end from King Gambit, unless they have some way around that. We knock that out. We should be good, but I don't want to, like, get too excited too early. Sack you off. Goes for Pyro Ball. Now I go you and flip turn. It's going to be Sucker Punch mind games, unfortunately. I don't really get this, I'm going to be honest, but... just Sucker. Knock it out there, and then this has to attack. So we win the game in the end. After all that, yeah, GG's to them. We got a whole 7 points to show for it, but a win's a win. Let's go ahead and play another one. We'll go ahead and wrap it up against this hyper offense team right here. This very much looks like a team I could lose to, so really got to be careful. I hope that the Ogre Pawn is not Superpower, because I didn't really think about Superpower last time I was playing an Ogre Pawn, and that could have OHKO'd my King Gambit. However, I got Rocky MZ and I'm clicking it. Like, I really don't mind. Are you sashed? You're going hard Diancie to get close combated and die, right? I think I just always CC here. I could heavy slam just to be safe. Yeah, I'll do that. I don't really want to, like, not kill if they don't Mega Evolve or something and lose my Mon. So, free kill on Diancie. Love to see that. Maybe Iron Valiant coming out now, but I have a lot of healthy Pokemon ready to deal with that. I might just stay in if Val comes out, though. So they want to try to go for a game with a Dragonite, interestingly. Let's go ahead and break... Not multi-scale. There was no way that's a multi-scale set. What? Wait, are you even adamant? I mean, are you even jolly? Let's check. Should I ever keep this is the thing? My mind's like all over the place right now, but I'm trying to figure this out. I kind of just want to stay in, and I think Crunch will do the 25 I need if I'm faster. Dragonite. So if I get rid of multi-scale... Yeah, so that was not multi-scale, and I did 75. Crunch kills. I'm just going to stay in. Oh, they miss it. Okay. This live has been insanely lucky, dude. I'm not going to lie. Like, I've actually gotten so lucky in this one. But I just stay in every time now and not even try to switch around because I win the game if I just stay in. Who do I feel I don't need? I kind of like Slowking still. I do like this thing's speed tier against a lot of the Pokemon in the back. Honestly, it sounds crazy, but I think I'm sacking Zapdos here. I don't think Zapdos is that good. Goes for Spirit Break, that's fine. I'll just click Heat Wave here in case you want to switch. And then who wants to live this hit is the question. It's +2 CC with a knockoff. So if Alomomola lives, I do that. Only problem is my only move to kill it with is an Ogre Pawn invite. Alomomola, do you live +2 Iron Valiant? You do. Okay, so... Wait, what? Oh, that's because... Yeah. No, not Pure Power. Get rid of that. Close Combat does 75 to 90. So I always go you. I don't think they're going to switch, I'm going to be honest. I don't want to knock off in case it doesn't kill. It's a 4x resist. They might just go for the CC crit, in which case if they get it, I just have to go for Sucker Punches, but looks like we're good in that regard. Go back to Zamazenta here, deals with everybody. Going for Stone Edge dodge. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't blame you, but that's literally my game plan in a previous game in this video. What do you have? Z-move on this? You're SDing with this, which I think is okay. Sack you off to get the... Oh, it's a Life Orb. Yeah, we win. Okay, cool. Double down, and then Zahir. It's got to be Trailblaze to have any chance. Even if it is, then we're still fine. Horn Leech, but the next one kills, and that'll be that. This player was actually somewhere on the ladder, so we end up at 1854. Very lucky video, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there are multiple games in this video that I probably shouldn't have won, but did. Definitely against Ezra, maybe against the Tinglu if I didn't land every Hurricane, but... You know what? Sometimes you just gotta get a lucky session in, and I'm not complaining about it when I was using a try-hard team, so... 1854, we are number 21 on the ladder right now. Highest I've been on the ladder in a very long time, so you love to see it. I did hope you all enjoyed this. If you want a ladder really high in Natdex, try this team. I honestly think that my variation is just as good as Ezra's. It's just a matter of Ezra's does well into mine specifically, like their version of the team in the mirror match does better, but both of them work really well against, you know, the meta as a whole is what I'm trying to say. I hope that makes sense. I'll see you all next time. Later.